What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back, Speaking Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out. We got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Boston Celtics tonight. So we got a double header tonight. For all you guys that want to hang out for some basketball action, I'm pulling a double header tonight. That's right, 2 times. We got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Boston Celtics, and right after that, we're going to follow it up. Zion Williamson is back, baby. Zion Williamson is back. It's the San Antonio, excuse me. Whew, excuse me. Damn. San Antonio Spurs against the New Orleans Pelicans, the return of Zion Williamson. Now, the Pelicans been playing pretty good. They could actually go in here and take the Spurs out tonight. They've been playing well enough to actually take the Spurs out without Zion Williamson, in a tough game. But with Zion Williamson, they have a good chance of taking the San Antonio Spurs to school tonight. In the preseason, and of course we know this is preseason, this is not regular season, but in the preseason, Zion Williamson was averaging 23.6 points per game, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. That type of performance with the way that the Pelicans are playing now, they'll be able to beat a lot of teams in the league. And we just might see the Pelicans get into the playoffs. Wouldn't that be something for Zion Williamson to come in there and get into the playoffs and, his first season? And it would definitely be because of Zion Williamson, because although the Pelicans were doing well without him, they weren't doing well enough to make it into the playoffs. Right now, they're sitting in the, 10th, 11th spot. So that shows you that they definitely needed Zion Williamson. And if he can resurrect, or I would say not resurrect because they're a new team, but if he could turn around this season and make it to the playoffs, that would be a huge statement for Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, I don't think anybody expect these young guys to go win the title. But definitely they could make some noise and, probably entice some stars to come there next season. Because, guys, remember, we have one of the most prominent free agencies and draft classes coming up for this 2021 season. It's going to be exciting. Things are going to flip around. The league is already getting better because the competition is spread out a little more evenly. Next season is going to be a whole new ball game. And if Zion Williamson and those young guys can get a superstar on that team, what if things don't work out so well for the Lakers and Anthony Davis ends up going back over to the New Orleans Pelicans with the newfound team of Zion Williamson? Because remember, guys, Anthony Davis has an option. So wouldn't it be something if Anthony Davis returned to the New Orleans Pelicans and now he's on there with Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball? That would be a pretty dangerous team if you think about it. We never know what could happen, but next season is going to be exciting for sure. With, it's 4 or 5 good kids coming out of the draft next season. It's going to be, and then we got the trade deadline for this season. We still don't know what kind of shakeups can happen. I don't see the New Orleans Pelicans doing too much trading right now. They could probably potentially get rid of Lonzo Ball and get a piece in there. You don't know. Lonzo's still young and there's still potential in him. So some teams may still see, value in Lonzo Ball. He still has stock in him. and maybe the Pelicans may want to make some moves by this trade deadline and utilize Lonzo Ball as leverage to get someone else in there. We never know. But we got the Boston Celtics versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Get ready to crank off, guys. We got about 5 minutes until they tip the ball off. So, and my man Louis may be here for this game, but he'll definitely be here for the next game. So hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys. It's about to crank up. Getting ready for the tip-off. Boston Celtics. Memphis Grizzlies. Let's go. Let's get live up in here. Ja Morant. Memphis Grizzlies get the tip. Ja Morant will start. Ja Morant with the ball at the top of the key. Get it down to Valanciunas. Valanciunas working on Tice. Turnaround jumper. Can't hit. Kemba Walker gets the rebound. He'll bring the ball across. Kemba Walker. Short jumper. Right off the back of the rim. And Carroll pulls down the rebound. Passes it over to Valanciunas. Back to Carroll. Carroll at the top of the key. Hit Valanciunas. Valanciunas will drive down into the lane. Stop. Put up a little jumper right over the top of Tice. 2 points. Memphis Grizzlies will put the first points on the game. Put the first points up in the game. Sorry, guys. So Jason Tatum with the ball. Gets it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward. Back to Tice. Marcus Smart at the top of the key. Can't hit it. Valanciunas comes down with the rebound and gives it to Ja Morant to bring it across for the Grizzlies. Nice crossover by Ja Morant. Kicks it back out to Carroll for the 3. And off the top, and a foul on Tice. Tice pushed off on Valanciunas to get that rebound. Yep. Definitely pushed off of him. Valanciunas did a little bit of an acting job there, but enough to get the call from the referees. But Tice did have that arm up, and he did extend that arm. And if you do that, then they're gonna get you on that every time. So Ja Morant with the step back jumper for 3 and literally in and out of that thing there. So Ja Morant just missed the shot. Jason Tatum with the ball, passes it to Tice for the 3. And guys, remember, Tice can step back behind that line and drain that 3. So Boston takes the lead. 3-2, 1-point lead by Boston. So Ja Morant behind the back passes it to Jackson in the corner. Jackson can't hit. And Gordon Hayward comes down with the ball. And Valanciunas with an elbow to Gordon Hayward's chest. Gordon Hayward, in a little pain there. Must have been quite an elbow. Quite an elbow by Valanciunas there. These NBA guys, people think basketball is not physical. Think again. These guys get down and dirty in there. Marcus Smart with the ball on the wing. Nice turnaround dribble by Smart. Passes it off to Tice. Tice inside for the layup. 5-2. And Boston Celtics put an absolute whipping on the Lakers the other night, guys. We were doing that game. So we know that when Boston Celtics, when they get into an offensive rhythm, this team is hard to beat. Kemba Walker drives down into the lane, kicks it back out to Gordon Hayward, over to Smart out the corner for the 3, and he can't hit. And Jake Crowder with another rebound. I think earlier, guys, I called him Carroll. That's not Amani Carroll. That's Jake Crowder. Sorry about that. Ja Morant. And a long three-pointer by Memphis. Can't connect, but Valanciunas with the ball. Bad pass by Valanciunas, tapped up and stolen by the Boston Celtics. Gordon Hayward with the ball on the wing. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum with the step-back jumper inside and drains it. 7-2. Boston Celtics 5 points up over Memphis Grizzlies. So Boston Celtics starting off here in a nice rhythm. Memphis Grizzlies still trying to get it together, but it's only a 5-point game, guys. 8 minutes, 20 seconds into the first quarter. So Marcus Smart with another steal, and the Memphis Grizzlies are going to have to do a better job at taking care of the ball. Better passes, because Boston Celtics are very, very good defensively. And you can't be sleeping throwing lazy passes on these guys, because they will pick that ball right up out of your pocket. Kemba Walker over to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward double team. Almost loses the ball, but he gets back control of it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Kemba. Kemba step back jumper on the 3. Nice crossover, but he can't drain. Jay Crowder with another rebound. So Jay Crowder is killing him on the glass. Over the top into Jackson. And another bad pass by Memphis. They lose the ball. Kemba Walker over to Smart. Back to Walker. To Tatum in the corner for the 3. Tatum just missed the 3. Jackson with a rebound. So Memphis has to get into an offensive rhythm. They're doing good on the boards, and they're playing pretty decent defense, but they just can't score. Another block by Gordon Hayward on Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks will go to the line, though, because Gordon Hayward got some body contact on him. Foul there. Dylan Brooks to the line for 2. 5-point lead by the Spurs right now, 7-2. 7 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Dylan Brooks hits the first shot, so it's 7-3 now. Brings that lead down to 4. And Brooks can't hit the second, but tap back out, and Memphis will get the rebound. So another opportunity to bring this game down closer. Valanciunas inside. Wild shot. Can't hit. Marcus Smart with the rebound. Down to Gordon Hayward, and nice defense by Jackson. He comes behind Gordon Hayward, blocks the 3-point shot into the hands of Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder has the ball now to Brooks. Brooks over to Valanciunas. Back to Ja Morant. Ja Morant hesitates on the 3. Pulls the ball down. Dribbles. Gets inside. Ja Morant for the layup. And just misses. Kemba Walker tracks the ball down, coast to coast, and Walker blocked from behind by Jackson again. That's 2 blocks back to back by my man Jackson. Memphis playing great defense. They got to get into an offensive rhythm. 7-3, Celtics up. And Jay Crowder with the 3 from the corner to bring this game into 1. So nice drive there by Memphis to get themselves back into this game. And we have a timeout. They're going to take a look at that Jay Crowder shot, too, to make sure that it was a 3. What a block by Jackson. Hayward did not know that Jackson was coming up behind him, so he stopped to pop the 3-pointer. Jackson came up behind Hayward and literally snatched the ball out at the top of Hayward's shot. Jackson came down with the ball. What a block. But that was 2 blocks back-to-back for Jackson. So already the Grizzlies are looking good on the defensive side, but they need to take care of the ball better and kind of try to find their way into an offensive rhythm because they're missing shots, but they're playing excellent defense, which is why they're still in this game. Had they not been, they could be down by 12 points or more already. So shout out to the Grizzlies, but they're going to have to do a better job at taking care of that ball and try to find their way into an offensive rhythm. One thing about Ja Morant is this kid has seemed damn near unstoppable this season. So maybe Ja Morant can, incite this team to get them into some type of offensive rhythm. Krabby Sam, what's up? Say, yo, where's the game? The game is on, I don't know, bro. I'm on NBA TV. No, I'm just doing live commentary, bro. You know, YouTube will shut your channel down for that, fam. But I'll keep you posted, play by play, everything that's going on. I just can't. I can't show the game. I wish I could show the game because I definitely would be showing it, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Well, do me a favor and hit that like for me, Sam. Look like we're going to have a good game here. 6-7. We're back off commercial break. And Kemba Walker looked like he had a little problem with his ankle. But he walks out onto the court. So one thing about it, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Boston Celtics do not need this guy to go down. So, yeah, Kemba Walker's favoring his knee. He landed kind of funny on that knee, guys. So, we'll keep an eye on that. But we know Kemba Walker wants to play, man. He want to get in there and win for his team. So, Walker into Hayward. Hayward grabs the ball. Hayward drives inside, loses control a little bit, regains control, passes it to the corner for a 3. Celtics can't hit. And Ja Morant brings the ball down. Jay Crowder for another 3. Jay Crowder can't hit. Gordon Hayward comes down with another rebound. Takes the ball across for the Celtics. Nice pass inside by Jay Crowder to Enes Kanter for the score. 6-9, Boston up by 3. And Dillon brings the ball down for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it over to Ja Morant on the ring. Dribbles around the Valanciunas screen, passes it to the corner for the Jackson 3. Tie game. Memphis Grizzlies they're here. They're ready to play. It looks like we're going to have a game tonight. Hopefully not like that blowout that we seen Boston put on the LA Lakers. So Marcus Smart dribbles inside. Floater inside by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart taps the ball. He missed the shot, but taps the ball back out. Marcus Smart steps back for a 3 and can't hit that either. Valanciunas comes down with the ball. And Ja Morant will bring it across. Ja Morant almost loses the ball, kicks it to Jackson. Valanciunas from the top for the 3-pointer. 12-9, Memphis takes the lead. 3-point lead by Memphis. Marcus Smart with the ball. He'll bring the ball across court for Boston. Nice lead pass by Smart into Kemba Walker, but Kemba gets double teamed, brings the ball back out. Kemba Walker with the ball. Hesitation dribble goes right inside, and another block by Jackson. Jackson is on fire with the blocks. That's 3 blocks by Jackson already, and it's only the first quarter. So Jackson for the 3 and drains it. Jackson on fire. Block on one end. 3-pointer on the next. 15-9. Memphis up by 6. Kemba Walker with the ball. Passes it over to Marcus Smart. Gets it down inside to Enes Kanter. Enes Kanter double team. Marcus Smart for the 3 on the wing. And he can't hit. Valanciunas comes down with the rebound. Passes it off to Ja Morant. Down to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks with the mismatch. Kemba Walker on him. And they call palming, basically turning on Dylan Brooks. He got his hand up under that ball. So another turnover by the Memphis Grizzlies. Nice pass by Tice. Lead pass inside. Caught Kanter perfectly going inside for the easy layup. All right, so Gordon Hayward with the ball. And another 3 by the Boston Celtics to get this game. O'Gillian for the 3, 12-15, 3-point lead by Memphis. So Jackson inside with another score. Jackson is killing the Celtics right now, single-handedly down there dismantling the Celtics by himself. I mean, he's blocking shots. He has, I believe, 8 of the Memphis Grizzlies, 17 points. Jackson is doing it all right now. Gordon Hayward, and I believe Gordon Hayward was fouled by Jackson. Nice pump fake by Gordon Hayward to get Jackson up off his feet, and he did pull the contact. So Gordon Hayward go to the line for 2 points. It's 17-12. Memphis up by 5. Memphis up by 4 now. Gordon Hayward hits the first free throw, and it's 3 minutes and 1 second left in the first quarter, guys. So we got a pretty good game going here. The Memphis Grizzlies started this game out with exceptional defense, and Boston has started out with great offense. And, this is why we have this score, so close right now. Tyus Jones in the game, passes it off to Jackson, and Jackson cannot be stopped. He just scores on O'Gillian quite easily. 19-14, Memphis up by 5. O'Gillian with the ball out on the wing, gets it into Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart working on the rookie, passes the ball over to the corner, back out top. And O'Gillian drives inside, little contact, no call, but O'Gillian keeps it strong and scores 16-19, 3-point game. Tyus Jones at the top of the key. Passes it off to Melton. Melton for the nice long jumper. 21-16, 5-point lead. Back and forth game right now, guys. Enes Kanter with the ball at the top of the key. Marcus Smart fakes the 3, drives down inside. Little scoop layup. What a move by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart with a little circus shot there. So the Grizzlies want to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll go to commercial break right now. 21-18, 3-point lead by the Memphis Grizzlies. We got a back and forth game going here, guys. Now remember, we got a doubleheader tonight. That's right. D. Jefferson up all night. We're going to do this Memphis Grizzlies versus the Boston Celtics, and we're going to come right back with Zion Williamson and the San Antonio Spurs matchup. Zion Williamson season debut, he hadn't been able to get on the court and show his stuff due to a knee surgery he had to have, stemmed from his play at Duke. And for all you guys that don't know, when Zion Williamson was at Duke his last season there, his shoe blew out. He had a freak accident with his shoe. The shoe blew out, and he sustained a knee injury. Well, that injury carried over into the league, and he had to have surgery. And it took him some months to recover. Now Zion Williamson is through recovery, and he will be back tonight. And guys, we will have that game, San Antonio Spurs. Oh, yeah, I'm going to text it now. So San Antonio Spurs versus the New Orleans Pelicans. My man Mar the Machine in the building. What's up with you, Mar? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Got that Celtics versus the Grizzlies action. Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. We got Ja Morant. Jackson is on fire right now. Memphis Grizzlies have shocked a lot of people, I'm pretty sure. They're doing very well. Ja Morant is just killing the league, running away with the Rookie of the Year award for sure. I don't think that any of these guys, man, I tell you what. So now what they showing is who dunked on LeBron better. So they, oh wow, yeah. So Jason Tatum got a dunk on LeBron, Jaylen Brown got a dunk on LeBron, and just showed them, and they said who did it better. Tell you the truth, I think Jaylen Brown's dunk was a little better because it was a two-hand dunk. He went right up on LeBron the other night. Oh, and it's a steal by the Boston Celtics, and that's the Grizzlies. They've been having a problem holding on to that ball. They're going to have to hold on to that ball, man. 21-20. So Anderson is checked into the game. Pass it inside, and nice floater by Melton to score. So that's 23-20. Memphis Grizzlies still in the lead. And Enes Kanter with the offensive foul, no basket. So turnover on the Boston Celtics. The Memphis Grizzlies will get the ball. Yeah, Braun. Yeah, man. They taking it to LeBron, Mar. They don't care about no LeBron. These young boys are trying to look. That's something for them to put on there. I done dunked on LeBron. All right, so Jackson drives inside, but is blocked by Jason Tatum out of bounds. So Memphis will retain possession. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nice defense by Jason Tatum. So right inside, Memphis scores again, 25-20. So Wanamaker shoots up a three. He can't hit that. Enes Kanter gets the rebound. Kanter working on Jackson. Spin move on Jackson. Had Jackson off his feet right around Jackson for the score, 22-25. Everybody knows that Enes Kanter can score. It's part of the reason they brought him in there to Boston. And Anderson will get fouled down inside by Enes Kanter. So Anderson will go to the line for 2 points. Enes Kanter knows how to use that body on the young rookie. Jackson still got to learn some of these NBA tricks. So Anderson up for the first free throw, and he drains it, 26-22. Memphis Grizzlies up. Drains both of them, 27-22. Grizzlies back up by 5. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 6-second differential from the shot to the game clock. Marcus Smart with the ball, passes it over to Cantus. Cantor cross court to Tatum for the 3. Tatum drains the 3 right at the buzzer. 25-27, 9 seconds to shoot. And Tyus Jones with the ball, gives it to Jackson for the long 3 off the back of the backboard, and no more time on the clock. So, end of the first quarter, 25-27. Pretty good defense by both teams. Actually, really good defense by the Memphis Grizzlies. But they got to do a better job at, these passes, man. Memphis Grizzlies have been throwing some lazy passes. And because of that, the Celtics took the lead. But Memphis Grizzlies worked themselves back into the game, and they retook the lead. But here's the thing. Memphis Grizzlies probably could be up a little more if they can stop turning that ball over. So we'll see what they look like in this second quarter. We do know that Boston Celtics, as they showed us the other night, they can catch fire, guys, and just go on a hell of a run. I mean, I'll say again, they beat the Lakers pretty convincingly. Now, can they do that in a series of 7 games? I'm not sure. We know that the Lakers are not going to play that way every night. The Lakers were totally off rhythm the other night. Wasn't really anybody who was consistently scoring for the Lakers besides LeBron James. And LeBron James came close to getting another triple-double that night. But, of course, into a losing effort, that doesn't mean much. Anthony Davis did not even get 20 points that night. And so there's no way Anthony Davis is going to be, or the Lakers will be the upper echelon team when Anthony Davis plays like that. Both he and LeBron have to play well for the Lakers to win. And that's pretty much a given. These are the 2 superstars, and they built the team around those guys. So those guys are going to have to perform for the Lakers. And like I said, guys, my partner, Louis, he may not be with us for this game, but he will be with us for the Spurs versus the Pelicans, the return of Zion Williamson. That's right. We got a doubleheader tonight. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. We're going to cover both of these games. We got to cover Zion Williamson. I know it's going to be late, but there's no way that I could not cover Zion Williamson's return. So we back off commercial, guys. Boston Celtics brings the ball in. Wanamaker will bring the ball across the court. Wanamaker over to Enes Kanter, who gives it off to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum drives inside. Nice move, strong move inside by Jason Tatum for the score. Tie game, 27-27. So Melton with the ball. Gives it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas hands it off to Anderson. Anderson works his way inside for the short jumper, but he can't hit. 3 Celtics around the ball, snatch the rebound down. Jason Tatum comes down, and Jason Tatum got his hand on that shot by Anderson. Almost stolen. Great defense by Anderson. Jason Tatum with the step-back shot, difficult shot right over the top of Anderson, but he drains it. And the Celtics retake the lead, 29-27. Nice pass inside. Melton out to Valanciunas for the 3. Valanciunas cannot hit. And Ojiri comes down with the rebound. Gets the ball over to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum with the ball on the wing. Dribbles around the screen. Steps back for the 3-pointer. Can't hit. And Melton comes down with the rebound. Melton with the screen. And then nice pass to lead Valanciunas right to the rim for the easy layup, 29-29. Back and forth game here we got, guys. Great ball movement by both teams. Looks like Memphis coach talk to him about taking care of that ball. Kemba Walker with the missed three. Valanciunas with another rebound. Melton working the key. Melton dribbles down inside. Turns around. Turnaround jumper. Can't hit and save by Enes Kanter. But it was a foul before the shot. So I believe that it'll be the Grizzlies' ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, wrong. It's an offensive foul on Valanciunas. So the Memphis Grizzlies will turn the ball over. It's the Celtics' ball, 29-29. So Kemba Walker back in the game. He brings the ball up, drives right to the rim, can't score. And Enes Kanter again to get the reverse layup inside, 31-29. Enes Kanter's a scoring machine down there. They're going to have to try to do something to stop him. Woo! Ja Morant with a nice move, nice airtime to get to the basket and score. Ja Morant went right to the basket on those guys, 31-31. So Kemba Walker with the ball, passes it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum dribble around the Enes Kanter screen, get inside, Euro step, but he can't get the score. So Grayson Allen with the ball, gets it over to Brooks. Brooks inside to Valanciunas, turnaround hook, but he can't hit. Wanamaker, coast to coast. And Wanamaker with the finger roll, 33-31. Celtics take the lead again by 2. 9 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter. We're off to another commercial break. This is a great game, guys. I mean, both teams are playing excellent defense. I don't really have too many complaints on these teams right now. The Memphis Grizzlies can do a little bit better of a job of taking care of the ball. But outside of that, both teams are playing very well. This is actually a good game. Turnovers are killing Memphis Grizzlies, though. Already it's a 5 turnover to 1 turnover differential. So Boston, they're doing a job at passing that ball and taking care of the ball. They only turned the ball over 1 time. But Memphis, on the other hand, has 5 turnovers. So they're going to have to clean that up. But to be so close, 2-point game with 5 turnovers, that shows you the type of defense that Memphis Grizzlies is playing right now. So their defense is kind of counteracting the turnovers. If they can clean that up, they may find themselves on a run or, being able to mount some type of lead on the Boston Celtics here. So we'll just have to see. Boston Celtics are doing pretty well all around the board. I mean, they're shooting their field goals well. They're not really shooting too well from the 3-point line. The other night against the Los Angeles Lakers, the Boston Celtics shot 47.3% from 3-point land. Well, tonight they're starting off a little slow. So they're 3 for 14 right now. So, maybe they need to keep moving that ball and working inside because they're doing a hell of a job in the paint, 20 to 14 points in the paint. One thing's for sure. Once the Boston Celtics get into a rhythm, they are hard to stop. I mean, everybody was draining points the other night. Jason Tatum was hitting threes. Jaylen Brown was hitting threes. So they got Devin and Jason McCourty in the building checking out the Celtics game. For all you guys that don't know who Devin and Jason McCourty are, they're football players. They play for the New England Patriots. 2 brothers on the same team. Both of them really nice, too. So, it's that Boston love, guys. New England Patriots, Boston Celtics. They're in there representing their team. My man Anthony L in the building. Appreciate you coming through, Anthony L. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all hit that like. For all my newcomers, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And my man Louis of Basketball Live with Louis and D, he will be here later. If not for this game, definitely for the Spurs versus the Pelicans. We got a double header for you guys. A lot of body contact on Grayson Allen. They didn't get the call, but Kemba Walker gave him some more body contact, and they called him on the second one. So foul on Walker, and Grayson Allen will head to the line for 2 shots, see if he can tie this game up. Allen drains the first free throw, so it's 32-33. Boston Celtics up by 1. Back and forth game here, guys. Grayson Allen get ready to try to tie the game from the line. And he does. It rolls in, so we got a tie game, 33-33. My man 1-2 Kid in the building. He say, for the love of sports, let's talk about it. That's right, my man. Thanks for coming through, 1-2 Kid. And Jason Tatum inside with the nice floater, 35-33. Ja Morant comes down with the ball, gets it right to Brooks. Brooks right down into the lane and fouls, so Brooks will go to the line. Enes Kanter with another foul. Enes Kanter crying to the referees. That's right, calm your boy down. These referees will give him that tech. Baller in the building. Baller, what's up with your fam? Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like for me, Baller. Well, Taco Falls is still Taco Falls is there. I believe Taco Falls is there. I'm not sure if they're going to play them. They're trying to figure out how they're going to fit Taco Falls into the system. It's kind of slow, you know, and Boston is a fast-paced team, so I think they'll figure it out, though. I mean, if you can figure Enes Kanter out, you should be able to figure Taco Falls out, because Enes Kanter is good down there in the post, but it's kind of hard to stop a guy that's as tall as Taco Falls. So Grayson Allen inside with a floater, and he drains it. So Memphis takes back the lead, 37-35. My man Chenn Smoke in the building. Chenn Smoke, what's good, D. Jefferson and Louis. Louis not here yet, but appreciate you coming through, Chenn. So Hill steals the ball from the Celtics. Celtics with a turnover. And Ja Morant inside gives the ball off to Valanciunas with the nice layup. 39-35. So Memphis extends their lead to full. Wanamaker will bring the ball down for the Celtics. Wanamaker hits Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker drives inside the lane with the floater off the front of the rim. Kemba Walker gets his own rebound. Kicks it back up top to Wanamaker. Wanamaker tries to get it to Kanter, but nice hands by Valanciunas to knock that ball out of bounds. So the Celtics will still retain possession. And nice defense by Enes Kanter. Like I said, guys, both teams are playing good defense. 8 seconds to shoot. And Wanamaker will bring the ball in for the Celtics. Wanamaker just tried to get the ball in. Nice hands by Grayson Allen to deflect the pass. So Wanamaker gets the ball back into Tice. Tice checks into the game for Enes Kanter. Tice gives the ball to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum goes down inside. Step back jumper. Can't hit right off the other side of the rim. Grayson Allen brings the ball down fast pace. Kicks it to Ja Morant. Ja Morant hesitates on the three. Passes it off to Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks, Tice on the mismatch, and Dillon Brooks drains the three. So the Memphis Grizzlies stretch this lead to 7, 42-35, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. And Gordon Hayward with the ball at the top for the Boston Celtics. Hayward gets the ball over to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker drives down into the lane, kicks in the corner for Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum working on Brooks. Back to Tice for the three. And Tice drains the three. 38-42. Tice has been looking good from that three-point line. Ja Morant dribbling on Kemba Walker. Drives down into the lane. And last touch by Valanciunas. So the Boston Celtics will get the ball. Ja Morant just missed that layup. So Marcus Smart checks into the game, and Javonte Green checks into the game. Wanamaker will give him a rest, and I'm not sure. I believe, not sure who came in, who went out for Javonte Green, but Ja Morant will go get him a breather as well. So Jackson back in the game. Tyus Young in the game for Ja Morant. Nice move by Grayson Allen. Back out to the corner, shot for Jackson, but he can't hit. Jason Tatum comes down with the rebound. Celtics trying. Jason Tatum for three. And Jason Tatum with the shooter's touch bounces up and in. Jason Tatum for three. 42-41, 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Tyus Young with the ball at the top of the key. I would like to see Tyus Young get a little more offensively inclined. He plays the point guard position well, but Tyus Young is a talented player. He's got to try to work his way down there, collapse the defense, drive to the lane. So Jason Tatum with the ball, double team, gets the ball back out to Tice for another three. Tice drains another three. And the Celtics come back and take the lead by 2. 44-42. Celtics up by 2, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half, guys. Tyus Jones with the ball. Celtics on a 9-0 run. So Hill with the ball on the wing. Passes it into Jackson. Jackson back up top to Brooks. Brooks dribbled down inside, but a shot clock violation. Boston Celtics with great defense. So we got a great game here, guys. Both teams sharing the leads back and forth. The Memphis Grizzlies up by 7. The Boston Celtics up by 7. Now the Boston Celtics retake the lead. They back up by 2. Kemba Walker with the ball in his hand. Passes it to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart back up top to Kemba Walker. And Kemba Walker fouled. Are they going to give him the shot? And they will. So Kemba Walker will head to the line for 3, fouled by Grayson Allen. I'm not too sure of that. Wow, man. Some of these calls, referees have been doing a little bit better these past few games, but so Kemba Walker for the first free throw. Kemba drains it, so it's 45-42 3-point lead by the Boston Celtics. So Kemba for the second free throw drains that one. He got one more coming. Kemba shot that ball from the 3-point line. So it's 46-42. See if Kemba can convert all 3 free throws. Kemba Walker misses the third free throw. So he can't convert all 3. And stripped by Walker, but Brooks gets the ball back, shoots anyway, can't hit. And nice rebound inside by Ojili. So Marcus Smart with the behind the back pass to Ojili. Ojili scores and 1 foul. 6-point lead by the Celtics. Now let's see if they can take it to 7. This is a 13-2 run by the Celtics, guys. What a nice pass by Marcus Smart, man. No look, behind the back pass to a cutting Javonte Green. Not Ojili, guys, Javonte Green. And Javonte Green converts the score and gets fouled. So it's a timeout. Boston Celtics will go to commercial when we get back. Javonte Green will be at the line to see if he can convert that 3-point play. Say what's good, Martin Machine. What's good, Charles D. Chenn Smoke says, I need the Grizzlies to fall and my Spurs to win. Well, you have a good chance of that happening tonight. And Chin Smoke, if you're watching basketball, I hope you're going to be here with me. We got a double header tonight, baby, because there's no way that I'm not going to do that. I got to get up early in the morning, guys. I got to get up at like 3:45, but guess what? Maybe 3:30. No matter, I will be here. Hopefully, I don't want overtime this time on the Spurs and Pelicans game because I got to get my ass up. But that's okay because we're going to do a doubleheader tonight. I really wanted to do this game because both teams are hot right now. And so I wanted to see what the Memphis Grizzlies could do versus the Celtics. Now, the West Coast, I was looking at some statistics earlier, guys, working on a video. And the West Coast is leading the East Coast as far as West Coast, East Coast matchups. 27-20. So the East Coast have won 20 games over West Coast teams. The West Coast teams have won 27 games over the East Coast teams. So West Coast is showing a little more power, but these are two upper echelon teams on both conferences. So, let's see how this game fares. Who represents which conference? Does the Boston represent the Eastern Conference and win this game? Or how about the Memphis Grizzlies represent the Western Conference and win this game? Both teams are hot right now. So LH just stepped in the building. What's up, LH? Make sure you hit that subscribe for me, brother. But the score is 42-48, 6-point lead. And Javonte Green about to go to the line to shoot a free throw. See if he can convert on this 3-point play. He was fouled right before the commercial break, LH. So we're back from commercial, guys. And what a pass by Marcus Smart behind the back. No-look pass to a cutting Javonte Green on the dime. I mean, he put it right in Javonte Green's hands. So Javonte Green at the line to convert for this 3-point play. And he drains it. So the Celtics on a 13-2 run come back to take the lead by 7, 49-42. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half, and the Celtics up by 7. Tyus Jones and Tyus with the pass to the corner. No bueno. Marcus Smart brings the ball down. Gives it to Javonte Green. Javonte Green to Tice, but another block by Jackson on Tice. That is 4 blocks for Jackson. And then Javonte Green gets his own block on the other end. He blocks it out of bounds, though. So 18 seconds on the shot clock for Memphis Grizzlies. But let me tell you something, man. Jackson has been on fire for the Memphis Grizzlies. The man has 4 blocks already. He is all over the Boston Celtics, guys. So Jackson with the ball on the passing. Jackson to get the ball to Jay Crowder. Back over to Jackson. Jackson working on Green, and Jackson loses the ball. Jason Tatum picks the ball up. Gives it to Javonte Green, and Javonte Green fouled by Crowder driving into the hole. So Javonte Green back to the line for 2 shots. 49-42, Celtics up by 7. I'll tell you guys, both teams are playing excellent defense right now. Both teams, excellent defense. And Jackson is just a monster down there in the hole. He's 4 blocks already, guys. And we're only in the first half. So Javonte Green drains the first free throw. 50-42, Celtics up by 8 now. And Ja Morant will check back into the game. Javonte for the second free throw, and he misses the second. So Jay Crowder comes down with the rebound. Still an 8-point lead, 15-2 run by the Boston Celtics. The Memphis Grizzlies has not scored in the past 4 minutes, and Jackson still can't change that. Jackson with the ball in and out. Jason Tatum with another rebound. Tice can't control the ball. And stolen right back. Nice ball movement by the Celtics. Jason Tatum steals the ball, passes it to Marcus Smart. Behind the back pass again from Smart back to Tatum. 17-0. Well, 17-2. They got the wrong stats, but 17-2 run by the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point lead. And Jackson loses the ball again. Another turnover for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the turnovers are killing them, guys. Gordon Hayward with the pass into Tice. Fouled by Jackson. So Tice will go to the line for 2. Wow, man. The Grizzlies got to do a better pass with better job with holding on to this ball. When Ja Morant, when they got that steal, Ja Morant went to pass the ball off, but it was a lazy pass. And Jason Tatum stepped right in the lane and stole it. Ja Morant, you're the point guard. You should have taken that ball down the court. Was no need for him to even pass the ball off. Boston Celtics already had 3 players behind them, so they didn't have numbers for a transitional play. It was bad pass by Ja Morant, but that's just rookie mistakes you're going to have to live with. Now, Tice goes 1 for 2 from the line, so it's an 11-point game. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half. Melton back in the game. And Melton loses the ball. You know, Memphis Grizzlies are just they're terrible with the ball right now. It's turnover after turnover, and this is why they're finding themselves down by 11. Jason Tatum, cross-corner pass to Hayward for 3. Hayward can't hit, and Jackson comes down with the ball. Jackson will give the ball to Morant. Ja Morant back over to Jackson. Jackson gets the ball to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder kicks it to Morant. Morant out on the wing. Morant caught pass to Melton. Melton can't find anybody. Dishes to Crowder. Crowder almost loses the ball and blocked by Tice inside. Nice defense by Tice. Jason Tatum step back jumper for 3. Can't hit. And Tice with a nice tap. Jason Tatum fouled by Melton, so Boston will maintain possession. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the half, guys. Boston Celtics up by 11 points. Boxing Monster in the building. NBA regular season sucks ass. Everything sucked to you, Boxing Monster. I'd rather watch fantasy boxing debate by Jalik and El Jefe. Oh, wow. Boy, you must be really bored. All right, so ball passed into Tice. He gets it to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward drives the lane. Wild pass to Tice, but he's still able to handle it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Jason Tatum for the long 3-pointer and drains it. Jason Tatum on fire. Shooting from 30 feet out. 21-2 run by the Boston Celtics. 14-point lead. 45 seconds left in the half. 56-42. Ja Morant takes the ball down inside. Gets trapped up. Gets the ball to Jay Crowder. A lot of contact, but no call. And Gordon Hayward steps out of bounds with the ball, so Memphis Grizzlies will get the ball back. 1.2 seconds on the shot clock. Now, I'm not sure why they didn't reset that shot clock. I guess they said that Gordon Hayward didn't have possession of the ball, so it's only 1.2 seconds on the shot clock. Basically a catch-and-shoot situation here. And nice block. Nice block by Tice. Another 24-second violation. Great defense by the Boston Celtics. 31.9 seconds left in the half, guys. Boston Celtics will try to extend this lead to 16 or 17 going into the half. Boston Celtics has shown they're hard to come back on when you let them mount this type of lead. They showed what happened the other night against the Lakers. Lakers let them get up by 15, 16 points, and there was no turning back. And as Jason Tatum goes with a step back jumper, he increases the lead to 16. Ja Morant will hold the ball for the last shot. Ja Morant with the lob inside to Valanciunas. Nice lob by Ja Morant. 1.3 seconds on the shot clock. Boston can't get the ball off. So we go into the halftime, guys, with a 14-point lead. Boston Celtics 58. Memphis Grizzlies 44. This started off as a really good back and forth game. Looked like we were going to have a really close matchup, and then Boston Celtics go on a 21-2 run in that second quarter to go into the half with a 14-point lead. Memphis Grizzlies were actually up at one point by 7 points in the second quarter, and Boston Celtics just turned that thing all the way around. So Chin Smoke says, "What's good, Monster?" Laugh my ass off. Monster say, "What's up, Smoke?" Monster say, "What's up, Chin Smoke?" Chin Smoke said, "Boxing Monster Jalik going live." Boxing Monster, don't be coming over here trying to pull people away from my live, nigga. What's wrong with you? This is basketball time. Nobody trying to hear Jalik in that foolery he be talking, man. Yeah, Jalik. No, I ain't gonna say a stream shot. But don't be trying to tell people about nobody else stream, man. What's wrong with you? This is basketball live, baby. Jalik and them crazy ass damn narratives he be coming up with. Boots Ennis beating up Crawford, Mike Tyson getting knocked out by Wilder and all of this nonsense. Canelo beating up Tommy Hearns. What the hell? I don't know what the hell Jalik be talking about. That's the next game, Monster, and we're doing a double header tonight, brother. I'm doing that too. That's right. I'm going live all night long. That's the next game. Spurs and the Celtics. That started at 9:30, Monster. Be there or be square. Nah, it's 9:30, Chin. Oh, well, y'all in Texas, right? So, yeah, I guess it's like an hour different. Yeah, you're right, Chin, because the game television start is at 8:30, but they're not going to tip that ball off until about 9:45 or 8:45 where you guys are. So that is correct, my friend. Queen Lisa, I don't even know what you said. I appreciate you because I know you're not a basketball fan. Let me see. I'm just stopping by to show some love, D. I had to dip earlier when you was live. I had to get my – okay, no. Keep them nails done, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to stay fly. But I appreciate you coming through, though, and showing me that support, hitting that like Lisa, one of my favorite and best supporters of Speak Your Mind Sport Talk family. Lisa always come through. Appreciate you, Lisa. All right, guys. So 58-44 halftime. The Jason Tatum is on fire. Jason Tatum has 21 points in the first half, guys. Jason Tatum is, doing some. He's been playing good defense. He has a couple of blocks. He has a couple of steals. He's been hitting some very nice three-point shots. Jason Tatum is just doing it all around. Marcus Smart is also playing very well for the Boston Celtics right now. A couple of highlight passes, circus shots inside. And the Boston Celtics are doing very good moving that ball around. But, Memphis Grizzlies, on the other hand, they have to have better ball movement. They really have to do better, make better passes. They're kind of lazy on the passes and everything else. So, Monster, you a flirting dude, dog. You know that? Bright orange nails on a woman is sexy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You from the ghetto. Boxing Monster ghetto as hell. You like the bright orange nails. Boxing Monster want a hood rat chick. All right, guys, so let's get into some of these halftime stats right quick. See what we're looking at. So, Memphis Grizzlies. Valanciunas is leading the way with 11 points. And Jackson is actually doing pretty well on the offensive side. He has 10 points, 4 rebounds. My man Eric in the building. What's good with you, Eric? Doubleheader tonight, Eric. We doing the Celtics and the Grizzlies, and then right behind that, we doing the Spurs and the return of Zion Williamson versus the Pelicans. Maybe you up for a late night. Yeah, I'm just back. Hey man, I gotta shoot some bullets back at Monster Lisa. That fool always coming in here messing with me, man. But not you, Lisa. It's just the women Monster like them bright orange nails. He probably like the lime green lipstick too. All of that pink hair, lime green lipstick, and bright orange nails. Monster like, woo! Anyway, back to the stats, man. So for the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum is on fire. He has 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. I mean, the man is all around the place. So if Jason Tatum keeps playing like this, listen, guys, Kemba Walker hasn't even heated up and gotten hot yet. Enes Kanter has been, doing some things down there in the hole. And Daniel Tice, he hit a couple of 3-pointers. He's been playing hard, caught a couple of alley-oop passes. Daniel Tice is sitting on 12 points. So the Boston Celtics are feeling it offensively. They're moving the ball well, and they've picked up with their 3-point shooting because in the first quarter, the Boston Celtics was 2 for 9 from the 3-point line. They weren't shooting well. Now they're 7 for 21. They brought that up to 33%. Memphis are not shooting too bad from the 3-point line. They're 5 for 16, 31%. But Memphis's problem right now is turnovers, guys. They have 9 turnovers already in the first half. And this is part of the reason they find themselves down by 14 points. You cannot turn the ball over like that, guys. Points in the paints are fairly even, 20 to 26. So not much of a difference there. And rebounding is fairly even as well, 24 to 15. Only two differential is on the offensive rebounds. So second chance points, which are important. And the Boston Celtics has 5 of those versus the Memphis Grizzlies 3. But it is the defense of the Boston Celtics that really showing up. Their defense coupled with the Memphis Grizzlies turnovers and not being able to take care of that ball is why we see a 14-point lead here. The Boston Celtics has 7 steals and 5 blocks, guys. So the Boston Celtics are playing some top-notch defense right now. And the Memphis Grizzlies, they have 3 blocks and 2 steals. So all 3 blocks, granted, are by Jackson. And one of those blocks, they must not have awarded him because I seen him put 4 blocks up there, but one of them they must not have given him. But it's 3 blocks, and I do know that they all come from Jackson. So Memphis, they're playing really good defense. They've been getting in those lanes, getting their hands in on passes, deflecting the ball out of bounds, but they have to take care of the ball. The Boston Celtics, if I'm not mistaken, they've converted on every single turnover, guys. That's 18 points. And the Celtics are only up by 14 points. So, you got to believe if the Memphis Grizzlies do a bit of a better job of taking care of that ball, maybe they can get back into this game and, make a game of it. But you just can't let the Boston Celtics get on too much of a lead. I mean, guys, they showed us this last night against the best team in the West, the LA Lakers. And they totally blew the LA Lakers out. I'm talking about a bruising. That was Monday night. Classic matchup. Boston Celtics versus LA Lakers. And the Boston Celtics came through. So my man Eric said I'm at work on a night shift, so I'll be listening. That's what's up, Eric. Well, that's good. I'll help you pass the time, my man, because we got 2 games tonight. I got to get up, Eric. I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning I'm gonna be tired as hell, but I'm gonna get some coffee and check it out. It's on and popping. We gotta have that Zion Williamson game, Eric. Zion Williamson is back against the Spurs. But I won't lie. If Zion Williamson is not in this game, guys, then we'll still have commentary, but I'll probably check out a little early. Louis will definitely be here for the second game. He said he's going to try to make this first game, but it don't matter if Louis is here or not. So anybody in the chat, since Louis is not here, this is something that Louis and I are going to start doing. Is there anybody in the chat right now who's watching the game that would like to come up here on the panel and do a little commentary with D. Jefferson? We're going to start having special guests. So if somebody is up for that, if you want to come up here and do a little commentary with D. Jefferson on Basketball Live with Louis and D, fill in for Louis, feel free, put it in the chat. I'll drop the link in the chat for you. You can come up here and join me for some live commentary. If not, sit back, enjoy the commentary, enjoy the game, and D. Jefferson will definitely do his thing. You know I'm going to do my thing, man. This is what I like to do. I like to talk sports. So that is my keys, basically, to success for both teams. The Boston Celtics just really have to keep doing what they're doing. They don't have to change anything, you know. The Memphis Grizzlies, they're definitely going to have to, you know, put in a little effort to take care of that ball. Better ball movement, solid passes. A lot of their turnovers have been from lazy passing. I mean, these guys, you got to put a little power behind the pass. You can't just lob that ball in the air. You're going to get it taken every time. This is the A, fast pace. Guys have fast hands, defensively responsible teams you have in the NBA, especially the Celtics. So, you know, you can't be that irresponsible with the ball and think that you're going to beat a team, especially a team like the Celtics that's doing extremely well. Chenn Smoke says, you think Grizzlies going to come back? I don't know. I think it is definitely possible because, look, bro, we've seen 25, 26, 28-point leads evaporated within a quarter. Remember, the Toronto Raptors came back from 30 points in the first quarter. So this is a three-point shooting league. And the same way the Boston Celtics got a couple, and it was a few turnovers by the Memphis Grizzlies, that very same thing can happen to the Boston Celtics. Both teams are playing excellent defense right now. So there is a chance that the Memphis Grizzlies could come back on this. You know, I wouldn't rule it out. But with the way that the Boston Celtics are playing right now, Chenn Smoke, boy, it don't seem like they will be able to. If Celtics can hold tight and keep playing the way they're playing, we might have another blowout here. Another blowout like we got with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on it, man. I do know that they're going to have to, you know, look, guys, I'm no coach. That's for sure. But when the Memphis Grizzlies coach go into that locker room and he looks down at those turnovers, that's going to be talked about. You know, guys, try some bounce passes. You know, bounce passes are very effective. Most of the time a bounce pass gets derailed is usually a kickball because guys just instinctively stick that foot out there and they'll get a kickball. But you don't lose the ball. With these slow, lazy passes, you're going to lose possession of the ball and give the other team an opportunity to extend their lead, which is exactly what the Boston Celtics have done. 21-2. Well, I was supposing it's a 23-2 point lead. I don't know who's at the scores table, but the Memphis Grizzlies, within that 21-point lead, scored 2 free throws. So they're showing these Marcus Smart passes. Marcus Smart is definitely going to be on SportsCenter for sure. 2 beautiful passes, behind-the-back passes by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is so valuable to the Boston Celtics, guys. I mean, he is always there. Probably their best defensive player. You know, I got Marcus Smart top 5 in the league in defense. You know, he's up there, in my opinion, with the Kawhi, the Paul George, the Patrick Beverleys, the Rudy Gobert. You know, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you could argue. You know, you might have to have him at 6, but he's definitely top 10 in the league. Some good defensive players. Giannis is good. Paul George, Patrick Beverley, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis is good. Rudy Gobert is good. All right, guys, we back in action. The second half has started. Jason Tatum with the ball out on the wing. Passes it to Kemba. Kemba back to Tice. Over to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker right around Valanciunas. And it's a 24-second violation. So, good start for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now let's see if they can take care of the ball. But as I said, guys, both teams have been playing excellent defense. So I'm not really surprised to see the Memphis Grizzlies get a 24-second violation there over the Boston Celtics. So Ja Morant, he'll drive down into the lane, stop, kick the ball into the corner for Jackson. And Jackson's still on fire, guys. A three-pointer by Jackson out of the corner. 47-58. Jason Tatum passes over to Tice. Tice gets the ball to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward into the corner. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart working on Brooks. Turns around on Brooks. Fouled by Brooks, and Marcus Smart will go to the line for 2. You know, Marcus Smart used his body on Brooks. You know, and Brooks is a little younger. Marcus Smart hits the first free throw, 60-47. Or 59-47. But Marcus Smart used his body, but then they're so worried about his passing. He just turned around and, you know, popped up the shot. Brooks fouled him. So Brooks with another turnover. And guys, nice defense by Ja Morant. It was a fast break, 4-on-2, but Ja Morant was able to get his hand in there and deflect the pass. But Jackson with another bad pass. Jason Tatum got into that passing lane and stole the ball. So Memphis is having a problem taking care of that ball. Jason Tatum right down inside, tried to go up for the dunk, but good defense by Valanciunas. And another turnover by the freaking Memphis Grizzlies. Guys, this is getting bad. Like almost embarrassing. The Memphis Grizzlies can barely get the ball up court. They continue to turn the ball over. And I just, you know, that's something that can really be avoided. They really have to do a better job at passing this ball, guys. I mean, it's just lazy passes. That's all it is. Jason Tatum with the ball. And Jason Tatum, nice hand by Crowder. Jason Tatum turns the ball over. Crowder right down inside, but Crowder can't score. And Boston Celtics hit the ball out, so it's 14 seconds on the shot clock. So Valanciunas with the ball. Gets it to Crowder. Crowder over to Ja Morant. Ja Morant down inside. Over to Jackson for another 3. Jackson can't hit. Jay Crowder can't get the rebound. Tice comes down with it and gives it to Kemba Walker. Walker dribbles down inside. Kicks the ball out. Marcus Smart in the corner for 3. And Marcus Smart drains the 3. Back up to a 16-point lead for the Celtics. 63-47. Jay Crowder with the ball. Gets it inside to Jackson. Jackson right over top of Tice. Can't hit, but Valanciunas with the putback. 49-63. And Kemba Walker has the ball for the Celtics out on the wing and fouled by Ja Morant. Really light foul. Referees did whistle Morant for that, though. First foul on Ja Morant. First team foul on the Memphis Grizzlies. So Marcus Smart with the ball at the top of the key. Gives it to Jason Tatum, the hot man. Tatum drives down inside, right over the top of Valanciunas, but he can't score. Brooks will bring the ball down full speed ahead and strip while Marcus Smart hit off of the legs of Brooks. And another turnover by the Memphis Grizzlies. 14 turnovers by the Memphis Grizzlies, and the score is indicative of how they're not taking care of the ball. 63-49, 14-point lead by the Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart with a shot from the top of the key, and he drains it. 66-49 is starting to be reminiscent of that game against the Lakers. The Boston Celtics are on fire, guys. Ja Morant goes down inside, kicks the ball back out to Jackson. Jackson working on Gordon Hayward. He dribbles inside right over the top of Gordon Hayward. He misses, but another putback by Valanciunas. 51-66. Kemba Walker almost lost the ball, gets it back up top to Gordon Hayward for a three, and Memphis Grizzlies have to talk about it. 17-point lead. For the love of sports, let's talk about it, says the Grizzlies. All right, guys, so we into a commercial. The Memphis Grizzlies have come back into this half with the same struggles. Taking care of the ball, guys. They came out of the half with 9 turnovers already, and we're not even 6 minutes into the third quarter. They've already amounted 5 more turnovers. It's 14 turnovers now for the Memphis Grizzlies. No way they're going to be able to get back into this game. Chin smoke. That should answer your question. If they keep turning the ball over like that, no, I don't think they're going to come back. But they're going to have to definitely do something, guys, about these turnovers. I think I was a little over there. They have 11 turnovers, so they came back out with 2. No, I think that's – well, no, just 2 more turnovers. So still 11 turnovers is too much. I just checked the stats on that. I thought they turned the ball over a few more times than that, but maybe not. Maybe it was block shots, something of that nature. So we're on a commercial break. Boston Celtics looking really good here. 17-point lead, guys. 17-point lead. Points in the paint, they're doing pretty good. Also, the Memphis Grizzlies are fouling, allowing the Boston Celtics to get to the line. So they are down, -5 on the foul section. They have 11 fouls so far. And that's probably hurting them a little bit too. They're going to have to step up from field goal. They're shooting 33% from three-point land, which is not bad. But 38% from field goal, that's not good at all. And that's what the 19 for 50. So they're going to have to find a way to get the ball in the hole. Because right now, they're missing a lot of shots. Wow. So Ja Morant is first in points, assists, points in the paint, field goals made. He's second in points per game and field goals made per game. So he's first in 4 categories for this Rookie of the Year, and he's second in the last 2. This dude is totally killing it. No rookie anywhere close, and I don't think that Zion Williamson has enough games to catch Ja Morant for Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to run away with that. And it's an easy foul call. Valanciunas gets Tice to get those arms up. So Tice is going to be called for the foul. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Valanciunas has been very solid for Memphis this game too. So Jay Crowder with the ball gives it over to Brooks. Brooks will go inside with the floater, and Brooks cannot hit the floater. Memphis, they're looking bad on the offensive side, guys, and turnovers. So Kemba Walker for 3, and Kemba Walker drains the 3. Boston Celtics are playing out of this world, guys. 20-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And it's a team effort. All of these guys are shooting really well. Ja Morant rejected by Tice inside. Over the top to Tatum on the pass. And Kemba Walker for another three, and he drains it. It is getting bad in here. Getting bad in Boston. 74-51, 23-point lead. Jay Crowder to try to get back on the three. Little contact there, but no call. Guys, I just said it. You know, I just said this at the halftime. Kemba Walker has not even heated up yet. And Jason Tatum's on fire. Now the Memphis Grizzlies are in big, big trouble because Kemba Walker's heating up. 12-2 run. Tice goes to the hoop, gets his own rebound, turns around and dunks on Valanciunas. 25-point lead. This is looking like another blowout. Back-to-back blowouts for the Boston Celtics. Very, very good look for the Boston Celtics, man. You know, you might blink and these guys might be right up there with the Milwaukee Bucks chasing those guys down for first seed. Never can tell. You got something in the oven? Okay.
9% ready.
So, man, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're gonna have to figure something out, man, because right now they're not in any kind of offensive rhythm. The whole team is having a problem scoring. Even Ja Morant. Usually they can depend on Ja Morant to make some things happen and get these guys into some type of offensive rhythm. But he's struggling as well right now too. And as a matter of fact, the only guy who's been consistent on their team this game has been Jackson. And, they're going to need more than Jackson to perform to do anything with this Boston Celtics team. And at this rate, I think it's going to be 27-21. The East Coast may take this game over the West Coast. Always that East Coast, West Coast battle. Who do you guys think, what side is going to win the All-Star game this year? I can't imagine, we're so close to the All-Star game, couple of weeks, I can't imagine Luka Doncic overtaking LeBron. So we can assume it's going to be LeBron as West Coast captain versus Giannis Antetokounmpo for the East Coast. You know, I like the way they switched that thing up, man, because for years the West Coast had the power. They had the better players. So, when they first introduced this team captain and, I didn't really like it. I was like, nah, man, traditionally West Coast players play East Coast players. But I kind of like it now because with all the team stacking going on, since the game has changed the way it's changed, since LeBron has introduced stacking teams, I think that the captains to choose the players for the Eastern and Western Conference, I think that that's a good idea. Because, with these guys calling each other on the phone, Taco Tuesdays and 2 for 20s at Applebee's and all of this nonsense, sometimes you may have the top players in the league kind of hovering in one conference. And so if that happens, it's probably a better idea for them to pick players. All right, guys, so we're back in action. Grayson Allen right down inside to Jackson and a nice block again. And, honestly, guys, Chenn, I'll answer your question now. I can't see the Grizzlies coming back. I can't see them coming back because another score by Gordon Hayward inside, 78-51. Grizzlies can't put the ball in the hole. They turn it around. They turning the ball over, and no one can hit a shot. So finally, the Grizzlies put a point on the board. 3-pointer drain by Clark. But this is for Memphis, this is kind of embarrassing. I can't lie. Brandon Clark just scored 3 points. But, Kemba Walker almost lost the ball, but luckily Marcus Smart gets it. And Tatum inside, almost a 3-point play, but Tatum will go to the line for 2. But yeah, man, so here's the skinny on this. The Celtics started this half off with a 14-4 run. They just ended the second quarter with a 23-2 run. So when you add that all up, guys, 14 plus 23 is 37. 37-6 run since 7 minutes of the second quarter. That's how this has been going for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7 minutes into the second quarter until 6 minutes into the third quarter, it's been a 37-6 run. Memphis Grizzlies has only scored 6 points in 13 minutes, guys, and they've turned the ball over just terribly. So, I don't know. They're going to have a huge momentum swing to get back into this game. Melton with another bad pass, and the ball's lost again. Jason Tatum all the way down. Walker to Hayward. Hayward to the top. Smart drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum with Melton on the clock. Jason Tatum step back 3 and almost drains it. Grayson Allen comes down with the rebound. So Memphis take care of the ball, guys. Ja Morant with the ball at the top of the key. Ja Morant. Oh, wow. This is getting bad, man. It's like these guys cannot hold the ball. Ja Morant just loses the ball out of bounds. So it's another turnover by the Memphis Grizzlies. They're down by 26 points, and they're still turning the ball over. This is like a bizarro Grizzlies team. I haven't seen them play this bad since the beginning of the season. Jackson with another block. Jackson with 4 blocks now. So Jackson up for 3, and he can't hit that. But Jackson is the only one playing on the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, it's the Boston Celtics versus Jackson. I got to say that. But 14, now it is 14 turnovers for the Boston Celtics. Oh, bad news for the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum is heading to the locker room holding the groin area. So, guys, those groin injuries are terrible. They can keep you out for weeks. Remember, last season, the most durable player in the league, in my opinion, and we're going to commercial break, guys, but the most durable player, in my opinion, in LeBron James faced a groin injury, and it kept him out for 2.5 weeks. Well, Jason Tatum just walked back to the locker room. He was limping, and he was grabbing around that groin area. That would be horrible for the Boston Celtics, the way they've been playing. They've been playing great. They've been building that chemistry. Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Crowder, Tice, and Kemba Walker have been doing an excellent job building that chemistry. Now Jason Tatum just goes down, guys. So hopefully Jason Tatum's all right. Maybe it's just a cramp. He tweaks something and he'll be back in this game. But those groin injuries are terrible, man. And, Ricky Scroggins, what's good? Let's go, Ja. Hey, Ricky, I hope so, man. I hope they can get it back in. The Celtics, they've been killing them, bro. They're up by 26 points. It's 4 minutes, 43 seconds left. But Jason Tatum did just go down. I hate to see players hurt, but Tatum did just go down. And Gordon Hayward comes in, drives right around Grayson Allen, and goes right in the lane for the dunk. 28-point lead, 82-54. And Melton passes the ball to the corner, and Grizzlies can't hit. Justin Jackson with the hustle. And, they can't get it. Marcus Smart into the corner. O'Geely for 3, and O'Geely hits the 3. Guys, this is madness. The Boston Celtics is like nobody can miss, and Memphis Grizzlies can't hold the ball. And this game, it's a 19-3 run. Memphis misses another shot, bro. 30-point game, 19-3 run. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Guys, it was 7 minutes in the second quarter. Gordon Hayward with another three. Wow. This game, wow, I can't even fathom how they could come back. It's a 33-point lead. The ball was almost stolen again, but they called a foul. It's a 33-point lead, guys. And wow, this is amazing. I've not seen, my Knicks, the New York Knicks, that's my team. Okay, so they're clearly one of the worst teams in the league. I don't think nice defense by Enes Kanter for the block inside. And once again, Memphis can't get the ball up. We got a foul on Tyus Young. Oh, actually, it's an offensive foul on Hayward. Looks like he bowled Tyus Young in the mouth, So Memphis Grizzlies with the ball. Grayson Allen almost got the ball stolen again. Tyus Young with the ball. Tyus Young goes inside with the floater. Tyus Young can't hit. And it's going to be Boston's ball. But like I was saying, guys, I can skip commentary for a while because they're not going to come up. The New York Knicks is my team. So it's still by the I've never seen Grayson Allen dunk, but it was a steal by the Grizzlies, and Grayson Allen goes down for the dunk. And Kanter fouled by Melton, so Kanter will go to the line. So while Kanter's at the line, this is what I was going to say, guys. It was 6 minutes left in the first quarter. From that point, the Celtics went on a 23-2 run. And they started this quarter on. They're up 23-5 run. Okay, guys? Now, just think about this. 23-2, 23-5. That's 45-7. The Memphis Grizzlies has scored only 7 points since 7 minutes into the first quarter, guys. It's 2:35 left in this quarter. These guys have only scored 7 points. And the Celtics have been on fire, absolute fire. Unbelievable. I've not even seen the Knicks play that bad. So Grayson Allen looks like he's trying to come and give the Memphis Grizzlies some type of life. I don't know if it's going to be enough to help them come back. But one thing we got to listen out for is Jason Tatum, guys, because it seems like automatically that's making a difference that Jason Tatum's not on the board. So Enes Kanter, he'll work down in the hole. Back out to Smart for three, and my. Celtics cannot miss. Marcus Smart for another three. 91-58. And Grayson Allen just misses a three. Marcus Smart comes down with the ball, passes it inside to Wanamaker for another score, 93-58. Marcus Smart has been throwing some beautiful passes this game. Brandon Clark gets it to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen back to Clark, back over to Allen. Allen drives inside, over to Tyus Young for the three, and Tyus Young drains the three. So 61-93, 32-point lead. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like the Memphis Grizzlies might be going into the fourth quarter. Wow, amazing, guys. So I'm going to tell everybody this. The Zion Williamson Spurs against the Pelicans start at 9:45. I'm not going to continue this game. probably going to shut the live down halfway through the fourth quarter. And you guys catch me right back here at 9:45 for because this game is out of control. Celtics are working on 40 points. It's 97-63 right now. And again, how about the Celtics, guys? 2 games back-to-back blowouts to upper echelon teams. This is not easy teams they've been beating. Grayson Allen can't hit again. So yeah, guys, so I was correct on that. Injury report on Jason Tatum just came back. They say he will not return. He has a right groin strain. But I figured that was a groin pull because I could tell how he was limping and, of course, the area he was grabbing in. So he does have a right groin strain, and he will not return. But, guys, with an almost 40-point lead going into the fourth quarter, do they even need Jason Tatum to return? I mean, they have a 36-point lead, and with the way the Memphis Grizzlies are turning the ball over and the Celtics are hitting every freaking thing they put up, there's no coming back in this game. You know, I don't like to say, it's hard. Never say never. You know, that's one of my rules. I mean, but 36 points, guys, it's still possible because remember earlier this season, and unfortunately, we didn't do that game. We were doing a Lakers game. But the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry went on he was just on fire. And the Toronto Raptors actually came back from 30 points down, and it was 6 minutes and something left in the fourth quarter. And they actually came back. So we can never say never, but you know, the Toronto Raptors were not turning the ball over when they came back. The Toronto Raptors were hitting shots when they came back. Yeah, man. You never lying, Ricky. Never lying, bro. From ear to ear. They smiling from ear to ear. They just had their man Taylor go down. They still out there smiling. It's like they know this. They know this is just about it. Ball game. I'm going to call my guy Louis and tell him there's no need to even come over here, man. This game is – I wish Layla was in the building. I tell Layla to call it. It's over. I thought we were going to have a nice game here, guys. I really did. Because they started off, real good. Even like 3 minutes into the second quarter, it was back and forth, back and forth. Next thing you know, the Memphis Grizzlies, well, they were turning the ball over from the beginning, and I said that they're going to have to get a handle on that or it could cause them problems. Well, it has caused them problems, mega problems, because they're continuing to turn the ball over. But the Celtics just went on fire. And the Celtics just put their whole entire second string in, guys. Of course, they'll put some starters back in if they start to score. Valanciunas already comes back out with a 3-point play. So this is what happens when you a 3-point play opportunity anyway. All right, so they called Cantor for a reach, not a foul on the shot side out. Hill brings the ball back in. Jason Tatum comes back with his leg heavily wrapped, but he is back out on the bench. Valanciunas with the turnaround jumper. He can't hit. So the crowd cheers Jason Tatum, but he will go right to the bench to support his team. Leg heavily wrapped up, so he definitely won't be back in the game. Enes Kanter with the ball. Double teamed immediately. Almost lost the ball. So, wow. And Melton fouls Williams on the 3-point line. So it looks like Williams might be shooting three. They're trying to decide now. So side out, they didn't call a shooting shot. It looked like he was going to shoot the ball up, but they called it a side out. So the refs haven't been doing the best job this season anyway. Oh, wow. So Edward comes in the lane, Grizzlies all around him, and he drains the shot. Even the bench is on fire. The whole damn Celtics team is on fire. So Anderson drives inside right over the top of Enes Kanter for the score. Nice score by Anderson, 65-101. Man, this is a terrible game. I don't necessarily like games like this. I like competitive games. Blowout games are somewhat boring. Edwards has come on the court for the Boston Celtics, and he looks like a freaking starter. Edwards just scored again. And a lob pass by Edwards, but wow, nice pass. But Javonte Green couldn't handle the alley, couldn't handle the putback. So Hill is fouled going into the lane, and he'll go to the line for two. 65-103, guys. 38-point lead. So Kanter comes off the court limping a little bit, and they're going to send Fourier in. And now Boston has their entire second-string team in against Memphis starters. How about that? So, guys, you know what I'm going to do here is I think that I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this stream. Unfortunately, not a good game. I'm not going to run this one to the end. We're definitely doing the Spurs and the Celtics. So, in about 25 minutes, guys, join me back here. And my man Louis should be in. We're going to be on the LBFWN. Put it in the chat. If you guys are not subscribed there, go subscribe there for me. That's my partner in crime. That's the Louis and Louis basketball with Louis and D. That's the LBFWN. That's the channel. But I will have it streaming on this channel as well. So you can join in either spot and you'll get the same thing. Same commentary. Hopefully that Spurs-Pelicans game, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a lot more competitive than this game. But, at 9 minutes left in the game, 69-103, I don't think that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to come back and win this game. So, guys, look, 25 minutes, we will be back for Zion Williamson. New Orleans Pelicans, DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio Spurs. Going to do that matchup. Game 9:45, guys. Another steal by the Boston Celtics. Unbelievable. All right, so everybody, hit that like, hit that subscribe for me. We're going to cut it off. 69-105, 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Absolute blowout. Boston Celtics have their entire second and some third string guys on the floor. This game's over. See you guys in about 15-20 minutes. Y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.